Guys, you know why we're here today. The Avengers 2 trailer came out! They were gonna make us wait a whole week to see this so we could go with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra leaked it, and Marvel was like, well, the cat's out of the bag, let's put it up. Thank you very much, cause it's awesome. Let's talk about it. So there's a ton of exciting stuff. Obviously, this is pretty much the most exciting movie of next year. It's 6 months away, I'm freaking out, but I think this trailer did a lot to showcase why this is gonna be amazing. First off, I gotta give Disney kudos. Using a Pinocchio song for this was not only brilliant in that it was creepy and weird, but also pretty brilliant, of course, because this is the story of Ultron. It's the age of Ultron. He's this computer. He was made by Tony Stark in this movie, Hank Pym in the comic book, but let's not worry about the comic book. And basically, he gains sentience and he realizes, you know what? You guys want to save the planet. I know how to save the planet. Kill all the humans. Not so sure about that plan, and that's why the Avengers are going to take him down. And obviously we're dealing with a really grim topic here, and that's really how this trailer came off. It seems really dark, really grim. So I'm thinking probably the reason why they're working with Ultron at the very beginning is when you first see Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver at the end of Captain America 2, they're like prisoners of Baron von Strucker, and I'm assuming that Ultron somehow frees them from that, and so they're sort of paying off their debt by working with him until they realize that his whole thing is getting rid of all the organic life on planet. They probably wouldn't be down with that. James Spader was a quintessential 80s bad guy, and now he's a quintessential robot bad guy, which I think is a really cool improvement. So that's super exciting. So let's talk about some of the cool things we see in the trailer. First and foremost, everyone's been waiting for it, the Hulkbuster armor. Tony has his Iron Man suit already on, and then the Hulkbuster armor goes around him, which is good. You need a little extra padding when fighting the Hulk. That looks amazing. It looks like he's using sort of the tech from Iron Man 3. It looks like a bunch of stuff is whipping out of nowhere to attach to him. So that's really exciting, and that's going to be amazing. And, you know, we see a shot before we even see the Hulkbuster armor of all of them in the Quinjet, most of them at least. Iron Man's not there. And they all look like they've been beaten, because we see Mark Ruffalo, and he looks really freaked out. He looks really scared, because that's his thing. He doesn't like being the Hulk. And so that was a really interesting shot there, and it's going to be interesting to see why the Hulk went crazy. Did it have something to do with Ultron? Did it have something to do with Scarlet Witch? Because we know already that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are going to be working for Ultron in the beginning of this movie, which makes sense because in the comic book, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were actually villains of the Avengers first before they became good guys. Because their dad was Magneto. He's super evil. But they can't do that in the MCU, and that's okay. Some of the other really amazing things that we see, I love when they show Proto-Ultron in the beginning of this, when he's all this like messed up robot, and he's like, you're all connected to strings. And then he takes the head of one of those Iron Man robots that are supposedly protecting the country right now and crushes it. It's really freaky, it's really awesome, and I just gotta say, I think the CGI in this movie is gonna be insane. I'm glad that they didn't really show too much of Scarlet Witch's powers, because she pretty much has powers of changing reality with magic. And so you don't want to give too much of that away in a teaser, though at 2 minutes and 11 seconds, this isn't much a teaser as like, this movie is gonna be awesome. You're welcome. Either way, super excited. This is definitely the movie I'm most excited for next year. May of 2015, we are gonna see Age of Ultron. And by that point, you better get rid of all your strings because we're gonna wanna do this. Okay guys, what was your favorite part of this trailer? What are you most excited to see in Avengers 2 Age of Ultron? Let us know in the comments down below. Either way, thanks so much for watching. Check out all the cool stuff we have here at CineFix, and peace out.